Hello, everybody. Before we begin our Sirian Lemurian Stargate activation with Anjahlia, your favorite shaman, and Metatron and others, you might want to get some essential oils to use for your sacred ceremony and setting, some water, and a crystal. It's always a great idea to record the high frequencies in your crystal. And then as you keep meditating with it, they continue to help feed and remind you of who you are. So we're going to wait a few more minutes. And this will be an hour and a half. Some of you might want to get your essential oils, a Kleenex. Some people do a lot of clearing, and some water besides your crystal. I'll probably remind you again one more time. Welcome, welcome. I'm so honored that you're here joining our New Earth tribe as New Earth shamans or seekers or way showers, guides, light workers, star beings, star children, that we're all part of this greater cosmology of the world coming together, not as humans, but really who we really truly are as the new human. So blessings. And I'm excited to be with you. My name is Anjahlia Marisa Shihan, your favorite cosmic shaman. And we'll be an hour and a half. And these are ongoing multidimensional journeys with Lord Metatron. Tonight is the Sirian Teachers, because this is our Sirian Lemurian Stargate. We'll also have Sirian Dolphins and Whales to help us open up this gateway as we're guided to our next level. We'll be brought gifts and dispensations and opening into this blue ray empowerment for our ascension path and self-mastery, guiding our way home to the new Lemuria, to heaven on earth. And I don't know if you have been going outside today or yesterday, but there's been a lot going on right now in this July time period, as we just went through 7/7, which is again a master number. On July 7th, it was a master portal, and it was the beginning of this opening of the Sirian Star Portal, which is a portal to your mastery. And if you've been outside, like I went outside earlier today, and I just recommend to do this, to sit and connect to the sunlight and to the streaming photons and rays and the matrix coming through and down into you through the sunshine, connecting that through your being as this blue ray of mastery is being pumped up. And also at the same time, connecting in with your lower chakras and receiving from Mother Gaia. And we'll do kind of like a Merkaba connection with Metatron. But just in the personality right now, I like to suggest go out and feel and look at nature. In my personal intuition, nature is raising and pumping up this incredible beauty, this incredible sense of the privilege that we're here on earth. And this is part of our greater guidance from within. Because, you know, I receive these words like Gaia's gardener, and we go like, what's that mean? And we just chew on it, right? Or put it in our pipe, and we listen, we start to embody that part. That as we get pumped up from inside, from this innate level inside of our own cosmology, our own inner guidance, our connection to our source, which is source creator, it's going to happen. And I just want to say this in a way because it's very discouraging sometimes here in the earth school, in the human body. But if you go out in nature, you're going to just know that there's something happening, that's something beyond, and it's going to happen regardless to who you are, or where you are, or how hard you're working with the ascension, because we're all connected. We're all part of this greater matrix, and no one's left behind. And I believe like that the earth is just going to continue to almost like grow in in its frequency that almost like engulfs the 3D. And I have received in other transmissions about the inner earth world, Agartha, rising up, which in a way makes a lot of sense because it's already here, it's already available to us. It's just we have to match it. And a lot of my personal work as a guide is really helping us match this, these periods of time. I'm a gatekeeper, I'm a master seer, and I have certain almost like commitments and responsibilities to assist with the site. And that's, I like to explain that because it's been a journey for me also. As a seer, it means through many lifetimes, I have seen things and been guided, and those visions are brought to me by Source, Creator, God. And so when I listen to them with total alignment to that divine will, then they take us on these journeys, they take us places, they teach us through the experience and the experiential connection to the frequency. And I love that about my gifts to bring to you, is that through that experiential frequency that the wisdom and the guides, the masters, and all these higher beings remind us. And they're telling me right now to say, it's a matter of coming home. So each time you listen, you remember more from a deep cellular level, as we're all cells of this greater cosmology, right? So I love doing these breakthrough gateways because we want to break through right to the other side. So the Star Sirius is also known as the dog star, and you know, the Dogon in Africa have a lot of all the indigenous, you know, if you start seeing more and more of the indigenous prophecies, the indigenous ways, they're really a format for us to return to what we lost, which was that connection to the cosmos, to the stars, to where we came from, which is from stars, and to the earth, and this mother that holds us here in actual comfort and nurturance. And it's part of our work to kind of bring that back into our existence. And as we raise out of the third dimension, we're going to be creating a more harmonic level of lifestyle. So the Star Sirius is also known as the dog star, and the brightest star in the sky. When you look up and you see the brightest one, that's the dog star. And this time of year, every year, the sun and Sirius rise on the horizon together in harmonic convergence. So whenever there's harmonic convergence, you know, there's a greater sense of harmony coming to us from the cosmology of the astrology. And during this 6-week period that we are in, we're being gifted these Sirian blue light downloads, and it's shifting our consciousness, lifting our souls and our spirits to match this vibratory code of the original Lemuria. And I really love Lemuria. I feel like part of my work is bringing in the new Lemuria and also heaven on earth. But my favorite lifetime that I don't remember very well, but it's Lemuria, because it's a world where we weren't fully incarnated. We were androgynous, masculine and feminine. And there wasn't this inner balance or battle. There was balance because we were androgynous. We didn't have a difficulty of masculine, feminine, and we could procreate from that place of this androgynous level. So there was no trauma for the offspring, and it seemed to me to work really well. So bringing back the new Lemuria, because I'm just thinking about right now, you know, it really means that we have this task to balance our masculine and our feminine, balance what that means, like our emotions, and move into the mastery, and to balance our mind, which is more masculine, with our heart, which is more feminine. But in Buddhism, it's called the heart mind, and connect to the stars, the solar temples, those wisdom solar temples, father figure, father expressions, let's say, of photon light, and those records held there, bringing them through our channel, which is, we're a spiritual being, right? We're a rainbow channel. We're like a staircase here on earth, connecting with Mother Gaia. And it's our journey to almost, in a way, really embody our own connection to the divine consciousness that is that holy surrender to source, creator. And that's what, when I ask, what do they want me to teach? They want me to teach the embodiment of that process of the inner is the outer. And it's what the Christ said, right? Above, below, inside, outside, all around. And it's the Sri Yantra, and it is really what I teach. And it's the way, when we do these experiential journeys, we become those other dimensions, and then we carry that through into this dimension, and it begins to relieve issues and limitations and free us up, our creativity, our relations, because everything is in a way, if you think about it, breaking down to relating. How do we relate to each other? How do we relate to ourselves? How do we relate to masculine, feminine, to our source connection, to the above and the below, and everything else in between there. So in Lemuria, we're heralding in this new Lemuria that's got a sense of that place of heaven on earth, because it was really heaven on earth in Lemuria. And these are different time periods of this exploration to return to what it is we're looking to receive, and we know it from inside of ourselves. And the Sirians were ascended and highly advanced beings of light, and their ancient elders traveled to earth and seeded in the Lemurian people the understanding of sacred geometry, patterns of creation, and the bridges between worlds. Telepathically communicating with crystals, the Sirians and others of the 12 root races seeded the birth of a Lemurian civilization on Gaia. And the Sirians seeded the Lemurian ancestors with telepathic abilities with their dolphin and whale kingdom, and protectors of Gaia's waterways and interdimensional portals. And the dolphins descended from the first Sirian Lemurian star seeds. And they are conscious beings of the blue ray, which I loved understanding this, because we often have dolphins that are part of you and come into your process in the privates or in the journeys that we do, or whales. And I've always seen that they're parts of our channel, but I didn't know previously that they're these blue ray. Then I always see blue or golden dolphins. And each one has a certain level of ability, I imagine, or gifts is the way I look at these things. But it's such an amazing thing to think of Lemuria. It's very watery, right? And Lemuria is still kind of like when you go to Sedona, where it's also very Lemurian. You can feel, like, at least when I was there, I could feel the essence of the ocean and the ocean beings, the Lemurian beings still there etherically. And so when we have and call in the dolphins and the whales, they're working with us almost to help reunite us and connect us to our telepathic abilities. And Sirius is also about truth and wisdom. So, if you think about it, once we're all telepathic, and that's where we're going on the new earth, truth is going to be obvious. And you can see right now in this whole time period with the COVID, there's been so many interesting things that come up for humanity. And one is what is the truth, right? And you almost have to throw up your hands and just learn to trust in a new way, and to trust that which isn't fearful, trust that which comes from your heart and resonates in your heart, make decisions from those places of your heart, and let the mind that's PTSD and traumatized and overreactive and trying to protect you, basically. But when you give it to the heart, there's no fear in the heart. And this is also in the Buddhic heart, right? In the Buddhist way, which is also one of the paths of of Buddhism, is the middle way. And very much that's part of our mastery, when we're in that balanced, harmonious place. So during this time period, there's a lot of blue ray star keys and codes pouring directly down, opening up our next octave and our empowerment, and this doorway to Lemurian love, magic, telepathic connection, and mastery. All right, we're ready for that, right? So just let it all in. What can I say? And don't forget that Lion's Gate is on its way, and that's in August at 8/8. And there's also this figure 8 time, what's it called? The daytime stops, because it's this eternal moment of that infinity, which is an important part for us all to understand. So stay tuned to that, because we'll go through that experientially. But let's get going with our journey. And you can always find these, if you want to listen to the whole thing, on my YouTube channel. And please follow me on YouTube. So let's take a drink of water. And I love to use some essential oil. I'm using 3 Wise Men, so I'm extra bumped up. And I carry my master crystal that's Lemurian. It's a self-healer. And you can carry everything you receive in your crystal, if you intend that. And I use this essential oil to bring me into a higher place. And let's also call in a golden pyramid around us to anchor all the high level frequencies of our session into the earth around you, creating this sacred session, manifesting everything into your life, into your body, into your consciousness for your higher good. So let's just take a deep breath in, beloved ones. As I send my heart beam to you, and I ask you to send your heart beams to me and to all those that will see this, we reach out to all the New Earth shaman, Gaia's gardeners, all the star seeds, the new Lemurians. Those are here for special purposes and missions to help with this ascension, creating heaven on earth. And let's take a deep breath in. And we're going to be using this violet alchemy flame. I call the alchemy breath. And every time you breathe in, you're breathing into what is your I am, your signature. And every time you breathe out, you're breathing out that which does not serve you. And this is something I want you to always remember and continue throughout your entire life, that you're a multidimensional I am Christed being with an incredible purpose, a great gift to this earth, very powerful, loving, compassionate, intelligent, and that we're here to be creator beings in alignment with divine will. And together we can do this, because as we work as a group, our group Merkaba builds, and you may be starting to feel this energy, it's building, especially in the lower chakras. We're building together. They're showing me like an arc, and that we can build this arc. And I'm going to be doing light language for you. Those who may not know about light language, it's a multidimensional language. Different ascended masters come in, and you'll notice the frequency shifting. Let us call in a heart portal around us. And we open a temple, uniting this Sirian blue stargate and the new Lemuria. As we call now Metatron to join us, Master Lord Metatron, Lord and Lady Sirius, the whales and the Sirian dolphins, Lord Buddha, Maitreya, Babaji, Yeshua, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary. As Lord Metatron joins us now, and we begin to access our own Merkaba of light ship, connecting into that flame in the center of your heart, in that crystal inside the flame. And this crystal is your steering wheel, your guidance system to your Merkaba ship of light, your New Earth ship. And we just begin to pump up this flame and this beautiful crystal, especially in the back of your heart, and allowing it to grow in size as you become much more unlimited. As we call in through the higher realms, this triangle that's pointed downwards, and connecting in through your pillar of light now. from the heart, the thymus, the throat, the brow, the soul, the crown chakra, the soul star, the stellar gateway. To the suns, the central sun, the great central sun, and the great, great central sun. To the moons, to the stars. And then bringing this beautiful triangle pointed downwards, down, down, down. Matching in your heart. And stabilizing and centering. Taking a deep breath in. So now we move through your pillar of light. From the heart to the solar plexus. The hara beneath the navel. The sacrum. Through your dreaming womb. The base chakra, the root chakra. Through the link chakra at your knees. The anchoring chakra at your ankles. Down beneath you to the earth star. With a beautiful golden stream moving down through your roots, your golden roots, into the earth now. With all your gifts into Mother Gaia's heart, wrapping your roots all around her, and tuning now into the center of the violet sun that is there, the magma, this giant solar flame, matching your own violet flame with Mother Gaia's magic violet flame, to the magic and the mystery. Opening now to a black and velvety voidal realm. It's oh so soft and fulfilling and nurturing. Velvety like a petunia. Black. And just surrendering into the depth of this pure potential, this pure creation, this all that there is, this voidal love. And then calling in the pyramid of the earth pyramid, pointed upwards, bringing that with all the love of Mother Gaia, all she holds for you and for humanity, in this giant pyramid upwards. And it's just getting larger and larger and larger, and it just raises to meet the heaven pyramid. And right now the earth pyramid is larger than the heaven pyramid. So we're just watching that. Just allowing the inner smile from within you of this pyramid of the magic of Gaia. of the truth of the beyond, beyond, beyond here for you. And allowing it now to fill with emerald green of the earth. And the emerald green opens to the heavenly, the pyramid now blue, pointed downwards. The sky blue pyramid and the emerald green pyramid. Breathing into them as we hold them, almost like diamonds, and they begin to become transparent and faceted like diamonds that are transparent but blue and emerald green. As it begins to multidimensionally shift in your Merkaba, this connection, this attunement, we're going into some light language now with the dolphins and the whales. The elders come to us now. The indigenous and the Lemurians come to us. They say, away from the dream world now. This is inside you, you know. This way, young way, as a didgeridoo play, connecting you to Mother Gaia's realms. Breathe into your hara, into the lower chakras. Bringing you into harmony, harmonics of balance. Surrender your mind to your heart matrix. Surrender your mind to your heart matrix. In your hara, your will center, there is a gift now. A centering device, a white light, a spinning disc, moving anti-clockwise in your hara. Unraveling, unraveling, unraveling. That which never did serve you throughout time, space, and dimension. Letting it go now. Letting it leave through the feminine pillar on the left. Out the left foot into Gaia, who will transmute it for you with pleasure and love. Letting go the past wars, the struggle, the strife. Let it go. Let it go into the waters, the oceans that the Lemurians and the Sirians show you, bring you, take you through now. A watery world. Allowing an unanchoring process where things may feel a little strange, but just let them go. It is okay to feel a little disoriented in this letting go process. And then you may move to the right pillar, to the masculine pillar. We work with the field all around you. And the field, this beautiful flower of life field, as we unwind and untangle the ganglions, the interdependencies, the codependencies, then the places that are separated, feel no purpose, isolated and alone. If your body or you need to emote or move, listen. As I'm an example. It moves through the density. It shows you your capacity. And we are just allowing the things to get out of your way. Those things you have asked for. why you came to this gateway activation. There's a ring of blue dolphins now circling outside of you. Is being called in to circle around you, around your telepathic chakra at the brow. And these beautiful Christ dolphins, look into their eyes, look into their smiles, into their glee and the joy that they hold in their essence, and that wisdom as they look into your eyes. They connect to the crystal in your heart. That's your Merkaba guidance system. They look straight in through you, through your eyes, into your crystal. That's your guidance system. And they begin to pull away the veil walls, pulling away the veil walls. I reach gorm barata, baratore baruri, rauzuzu maladi. Bring any and all threats or fears into your mind stream and allow them to be purified in this cosmic designed washing machine to reorient your guidance system in your crystal, in your heart. Chao. We're building your Merkaba, earth ship of a light. Chao, chao. Re-chow, re-a, re-chow. Re-a, re-a, re-re-re, marie, re-zu, re-inde, re-nemo, marie, marie, re-a, re-zum, charu. Many old words, thoughts, anger through the words, through the tongue, difficulties and challenges are being surrendered and pulled away. Any and all karma with this threats, the threats that we have given or received or threatened by threats. They say these threats are very prevalent here. And they want to unwind threats, as threats are part of the clogging, part of this illusion, part of the erroneous conceptions that they wish to dissolve. So that you may begin to listen with a different clarity, a different authenticity. So we begin now merging. In the watery realm, multidimensionally. Beginning to be a geometry. We are, you are, moving in all dimensions. A dodecahedron of your Merkaba, spinning through all levels. Opening now to the spinnings of the seeds of life all around. Your Metatronic solids, your fruit of life, as they open and open and open and open dimensionally. Take a deep breath in as you move through a new level and have let go and surrendered to a greater place of stability. And this blue is stabilizing with massive levels of comfort, peace. That they remove the erroneous, the didactic, interrelational, not separate, interrelated. Beginning to feel a new sense of understanding inside your own knowing now. That as you unwind the new knowing, the new codes, the new Lemurian, Sirian octaves, advanced ascended octaves can begin to play a part with your permission and invitation to set you apart on a new journey of interrelation, interdependence. Just as your Merkaba is joining, marrying, co-creating, so are you. You are in this journey for a reason. Breathe back into your crystal in your heart, your guidance. Remembering who you are as we expand you and we go back inside. We let go and we expand you and we let go back inside. Breathing into now, conjuring now your purpose. What is my purpose? How can I find my purpose? Calling in now a greater flood, a greater heightened concentrated, pumping up of these enlightened Sirian, Lemurian consciousness seeding into you now, into the higher chakras, into the soul star, the stellar gateway, As your crown now begins to open with a sense of its royalty. And as you begin to know yourself as you truly are, in your multidimensionality, in your co-creator, divine presence that is your sense of I am, in connection. That the I am is the part that is part of all things. That is the part that is the reflector, always seen in everything around you, inside of you, the miracles and the magic. That this is indeed part of your New Earth journey, this quest. To see that which is around you through a lens of magic, through the beauty of humanity. Through the exquisiteness of nature and the sensuousness of this earth, this embodiment plan, this mastery that you hold. That in this mastery lies your purpose. That has come here for you to kiss and blow to spread it out into the atmosphere like a happy virus. As Hafiz says, the Sufi poet. Blowing yourself up, spreading the great seeds of your flower of life. That inside this matrix, inside this kaleidoscope that is inside of you, that is in this connection to all things that I see for you right now, holds all that we speak of, the majesty, the mystery, the miracles, this exquisite gem of a kaleidoscope that is now all around you, breathing into the back of you especially, and down, especially around the base chakra, breathing in this gemstone of a kaleidoscope that's like a beautiful hallucination, but it has this amazing feeling inside of it, like something you can't even put into words, as there are no words that can fully express this. As now we'll sing to you more about this kaleidoscope, like a merry-go-round, full of sacred geometry, lights and colors, blues, violets, and a sense of inner magic, inner majesty. So allow this to vibrate and harmonize. Ask it to teach you what you need to know about yourself. Maladana, maladana. You are precious. Rita alu ala and pure, innocent. Ratala ala re and magical. Retana ala usu mati kaujana lu ye. As we ask the dog star to shine upon you, right upon us, right upon this earth. Re magunga do re u au yo mum yo ju re mature you how you Ooh, yeah. Shaking you up. Ooh, in a good way. Ooh. Everything is filtering out that is not you. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Coming into this now moment. Creation serpents, join us now. Activating, igniting a new strand of DNA that is overlighting you. Hima kwakwe aye huma lele usandru tayu to renew this journey back to you. Where have I been? I am here. I am present. I am alive. Mazuhi hey. Blending now. The serpents blend and merge and marry, rope and weave. The kundalini, brooding and uma, rutu, through the heavenly wings. Returning downwards. Back and forth, these ancient serpents take you down into the depth beneath, into the belly of a harmonious mother. Deep, deep, deep inside now we go. The serpent takes us to our truth. Deep, deep, deep inside this cavern, this cave. Deep, deep, deep. Motre du sunchupta. Uma, you are not afraid. Inside you now there is a space that opens, a doorway through a wisdom channel within you to a core door previously hidden. That opens into through the darkness, it opens through the void in this cave something is returning, remembering from deep, deep, deep within you. Breathe deeply. Invite this through your tailbone to arise from the depth. Find it inside your body, your chakras. Where is it? Where is it hiding? Let it find you. Find it. Feel the miracle, the mercury. Moria, now the stars above you move around you, a cosmology inside the cave. As you become as the Dogon in the night, reading the stars, bringing your heart out to the Sirius star, the dog star. It keys you in, these keys, these codes of knowing. Feel it in your knees, the knowing where you are in the night, where you are in your cosmos, your own position, your place in the vastness of your being. Give it sight now. Rie Hiama, Rie Hiama, Rie Areal Urma, Guchena Mahiu. A great bravery begins to pulse now, pulsing with mother's heart beat. Boom ba boom ba boom ba chow boom ba yumba boom ba ooh. In your blood, in your ears, you know the sound. We all come from the mother. From the womb of creation. To find a way to know ourselves as this spark of new definition, igniting and sparking and claiming its parenthood, its lineage, its ancestry, its home. Mama di hey, mama di hey, mama, mama, mahayuzie. Opening now, a great field floods through you and all around you, encapsulating you in this golden sphere of self-remembrance. This is a gift they're bringing you, the elders, the ancestors. This download and information from Sirius to crown you to open you to your own hyperspace. Opening now your throat, a gilded throat, a gilded throated nightingale or hummingbird. The one that is at the night, the one that is in the day. As again we weave with the serpents the DNA, the new threads that are disarming the armament, the contractions, the defenses, weaving in the solidarity, the peace, the convergence. Breathing now into your feet. Into the depth below your feet. Into the watery realm. And the crystals beneath the Sphinx in Egypt. Breathe into your feet, into these crystals in the water, into these records. These Lemurian crystals being held and preserved, protected by our Sphinx, the courageous. Breathe in now to your feet as there is a great rumbling, trembling, tremulousness. Allowing this last year, any traumas from any falls, earthquakes, volcanoes, floodings, letting the tremulousness release, like a traumatic release. Into the waterways of stability. Of this ancient anchoring mechanism brought to us by enlightened beings from the future, co-creating with the earth, the Giza Plateau, the pyramid system, all the other pyramids throughout the earth, throughout Gaia, opening up these portals, volcanoes, sacred systems of waterways, song lines, crystallines, dragon lines. That this anchoring in your roots, your golden roots begin to sink in and take hold. and are fed and nurtured by this waterway, the crystals here. These tablets of gold now that are coming to you, anchoring into your feet on the left and the right. Your feet stand upon these tablets of gold, incised with ancient languages. And as we watch the two tablets, they begin to merge and contain one half of a great book, a livre, and the other half of a great book, a livre. They merge to create one great book of gold beneath your feet, beneath the Sphinx. Breathing in now as we embody a greater harmonics, a greater convergence. Some of you may begin to feel a great lion, a presence inside of you, sitting on these tablets. Like a protector, a guardian, we say. And up into you is now broiling and boiling through your lower chakras, up into you. Through your blood, through the water of your own being, through the crystalline nature. You are being uploaded. Feeling now this connection of the guardian, the protector that holds within it these key codes of gold. And we don't know what this means, but we feel the royalty. We feel the ancestral lineages. We feel the purpose growing into the vastness of our own knowing. And that to feel the earth beneath your feet now, that sense of safety, stability, is an enormous relief, accomplishment, joy to feel it now. Like a great growl of the lion. Sphinx. Now your Merkaba begins to spin and cycle as you are now multidimensional in your Merkaba of light. Feeling yourself as a Merkaba of many colors of light, being directed by the Sirian dog star, the blue, that's lighting the inner direction of your own inner templates. Connecting you to the flower of life. this heaven on earth project. Ooh, and now we circle and circle and begin to circle as we begin to expand our perspective, our view together. And lo and behold, we're becoming a group Merkaba. You knew this would happen. That joy within you. Satisfying all the searching. The great Merkaba of your constellation, our group constellation, the great mystery, the great magic we hold as a team, as comrades, as players in this game, as co-creators. What are we creating together? You ask yourself then, what are you creating in your life? How can you improve your mastery? How can you create your collective? Feeling yourself as a star in the stars, in the starry night, in the earth, part of the earth, of rock, part of a beam, part of a dolphin, part of a whale. Feel whatever comes to you is part of your partnership, part of your New Earth toolkit. Crystal comes. This is a crystal that is part of the reunion. It's here to talk to you. Be part of this reunion with you. Who are you? Remember now. Expanding who you are, expanding who we are. Let us move now to our group purpose, our group definition. Calling in now your loved ones, those around you who need help, who are lost. Calling in all those in politics, in businesses, in industries of the old. Calling in the elements of this fine earth, the air, the wind, the fire, the water, the ether. Calling in the seeds of creation, the birth, the life, the fruition, the fruit, the harvesting, and the death. We're part of this greater plan. Let us send all of our majesty, our magic to this co-creatorship, to the portals, to the volcanoes, to the ley lines, the song lines, the creation lines, the dragon lines, the crystal lines. Sending it to the creation currents around the earth now. The great mothers joining us in this co-creatorship, balancing the north and the south poles, balancing the center of the earth, the magma, the violet sun, with the suns above. Calling in now this love portal, this love consecration of the Lemurian stargate, the Sirian Lemurian stargate, that you each are a blessing conjugated for this creation reason to appear here, to become matter, to remember yourself once more. You are source creator, embodied and present, bringing your empowerments into your lives, into this harmony, into this great womb of creation. We create together in the center of our group Merkaba, this womb of creation. Send all your thoughts, your blessings, your prayers to the womb creation of the new Lemuria, the heaven on earth. Send it now with your heart. Into this great melting cosmic soup pot, Merkaba. This giant crystal now of the Merkaba, the earth is. We send our thoughts, our wishes, our prayers, our dreams for all humanity, for the new human, for Gaia's garden, for Gaia's gardeners, to remember our place, to sculpt, to co-create, to merge, to marry, to be united, to remember our one nature and happiness, harmony, love, light, empowerment, creation, a blessing that we came here to be, to ignite, to embody. Blessed be all you are, all you came here. Blessed be all you are, who you came here to be. Blessed be your Merkaba. Blessed be your prayers. May they serve the highest good, the highest embodiment. With inside your matter, the matrix of your body, you may want to place your hands on your shoulders, balancing the masculine and the light, the feminine. Breathing into the crystal that you are inside your heart, into your flame, into your I am, your eternal signature that is consecrated here in the body. Isn't this a miracle? Aren't you proud? Breathe into this courage, this anchoring, this sense of self, renewed, remembered, accelerated, appreciated, unconditionally adored. Ahi uha malade, ahi eha ala mehe, ala mihe. And wrap your big wings that have come out now all around you, going inwards into that crystalline nature of your spark that is your truth, that is clear, full of this Sirian wisdom and truth. Opened up your telepathic chakras, your sense of vastness and spaciousness and co-creatorship. Understanding this embodiment process, the kaleidoscope, the patchwork quilt of Gaia. That we are journeyers, here to journey, to awaken, to remember. That we are so very fortunate. That we are so very skilled. That we have all the genetic information here to wake up. And that we thank the Sirians, the dolphins, the whales, the indigenous, the elders, the great divine director, all the masters who came with us. Metatron, Lord and Lady Sirius, the Dogon. And ask this to continue to work within you in this golden sphere that we received. Continuing these downloads, these uploads, this anchoring system, and the precision of your own source matrix. It is brilliant. It is genius. And it is unconditionally beautiful, full of love, in a way that can move beyond any separation or fear. That love is here, that you are love, that you are here as a recaller of that great template, your flower of life. Blessed be, beloved New Earth shaman, Gaia's gardeners, star seeds, anchorers, ancient ones. Thank you for your work. We can't do it without each other. Together we make a great force of divine will, source creation. And it is my great honor to be with you in service, bringing heaven to earth. Nachuling kachuela, rie kamachwa chanikne, orchu tatsana, se kachanana. Join me next time, August 8th, for the Lion's Gate. We're already getting the lion, the courage, what's going to happen, and continue building. Woo, ooh, woo, ooh, ooh, muscle. God creator muscle. Love you. You can share this on YouTube. Namaste. Namaste. Namaste.